right, look, guys, I gotta give it to you straight. What happened in DC on January 6th was bad. It just was bad. It was really, really bad. It was a bad day for America. It was a bad day for the MAGA movement. And there's really no way around that. I think that what's going on with a lot of people that have a lot of influence right now in the conservative movement, or people that have a lot of social media followings, or people that have a lot of Twitter followings, they rile up people and they rile up the base and they say things that don't really have any basis in reality just to get likes, just to get retweets, just to get clicks. And what they do is they are encouraging people to participate in behaviors that are detrimental to the movement and detrimental to everything that we have all been trying to build over the past few years. There was no way that Mike Pence was ever going to to overturn the election results. It was never going to happen. All of the conspiracy theories and all of this stuff that was going around a couple of months after the election, it was all never going to happen. Now, I have to be clear, that doesn't mean that there were real, honest questions about election integrity that needed to be addressed. That is not saying that there weren't a ton of irregularities in the electoral process that happened last November that needed to be talked about, that needed to be explored. And that is not to say that there isn't a very real conversation that has to be had about election integrity moving forward. Right? So these are two different things. So on one hand, you have a conversation about election integrity, and this is something that we absolutely do need to talk about moving forward. But then on the other hand, you have people ginning up a base, you have people starting organizations and fundraising and doing all of this stuff, making people believe that this election was in some way going to be overturned. There are people who actually still believe this, I believe, right up until President Trump actually conceded and said that there will be a new administration coming in. And then there's still some people that don't believe it. There's still some people that think that he's sending signals. There's still some people that are just not in their right minds and that are not paying attention to the reality of what's going on. And to those people, and to all people that have platforms and that are using them in the wrong ways, that are using them to gin up people, that are using them to just say stuff and don't realize that there are very real world implications in the things that we say when we have these platforms. I say to respect your audience and to trust them to be able to take the hard truths. I will not lie to you. I'm always going to give it to you straight. Did I talk about irregularities in the election? Absolutely. Are there irregularities in those results, specifically in the dim machine run cities, in swing states? Absolutely. Did I ever for once traffic in any kind of conspiracy theories that said that Vice President Pence was going to somehow overturn the election results and that Trump is going to get another 4 years? Absolutely not, because it was never based in any reality. And so this stuff has consequences. When Ashley Babbitt died, that is a consequence of this stuff. And what we really have to do is we have to make sure that when we are saying things, they are grounded in reality, they're grounded in facts, and they're grounded in truth. Because if we don't have facts, if we don't have reality, if we don't have the truth, then we don't have anything at all.